COVID-19 infection rates are spiking in youth demographics across the country, according to the Government of Canada. Men and women aged 20 to 29 are testing positive for COVID-19 at far greater numbers when compared to older age groups in Manitoba, and are the leading demographic in overall infection rates when compared with the rest of the country.
Is going to a party really worth it? Putting yourself at risk puts everyone at risk.
I'm not going to preach at you like some celebrity. Ugh. This is a combo where I talk and you shut up and wear your mask.
The American and Canadian government both have been working to connect with younger demographics around the importance of wearing masks and staying socially distanced during the pandemic.
Figuring out the best way that's going to get their attention is what's key.
Doug Darling is the CEO and Executive Creative Director of Tripwire Media Group. He says utilizing digital platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram are critical for engaging a millennial audience when it comes to COVID-19 health strategies. Darling says emotional messaging is a powerful tool. If young people don't feel they are at a personal risk for bad health outcomes from the virus, showcasing how their actions could impact friends and family through comedy or drama will give that messaging a greater impact.
I think the Paul Rudd film does a really good job of delighting, right? So it's an emotion. It's getting them engaged. He's kind of making fun of himself. He still has a serious message packed in there, but it's surrounded by a lot of comedy, a lot of silliness.
You want a challenge? How about a Stop the Pandemic challenge? What about that? What about a Save Grandma challenge?
Putting yourself at risk puts everyone at risk.
People in their 20s work at PCHs. People in their 20s have younger and older people at home.
Dr. Brent Rusin, Manitoba's Chief Public Health Officer, warning that COVID cases are on the rise, and people under 30 make up the majority of cases right now. But COVID-19 isn't going to stay in that age group, he says. It will spread to the older and younger demographics.
People do need to be reminded.
Manitoba's health minister says the government has been putting out COVID messaging in a variety of ways to connect with young people. However, the epidemiological evidence is showcasing a surge in Winnipeg, and the government is monitoring the effectiveness of its messaging.
If those messages need to be sharpened and honed and presented in a different way to that younger demographic, we're going to do that.
In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.